Hi, this screencast is to show you how to use Screencastify to make a screencast of your Google Slides presentation. All right, so the first thing you want to do is have your presentation open and ready to go. I'm not in present mode yet, but it is ready to go. Then I will click on the Screencastify icon, which is here. And when you click on it, it'll give you the options of enabling the webcam and the microphone. You want to make sure those are enabled, and you're going to record the desktop. There's always three options: tab, desktop, or webcam. Click the desktop option. All right, so when you click that, it'll give you those options, and you also want to have in your head where you want the webcam box to be in your presentation. You can see mine's in the bottom right-hand corner, but you can move this as well. Click and drag and drop it where you want it to be. You want it to be out of the way where your words are. You can also make this a little bigger or smaller. I think it's best to go as small as possible so you're not blocking anything in your presentation. All right, so you're ready to go. So you click on this Screencastify icon. You would then click record, and then there's something that says share screen. You share the screen. It's going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then you begin giving your presentation by clicking present. And be patient. It can take a second to load like that. And I'm into my presentation. Now, I don't need to use these tools down here in this toolbar to go to the next slide. I can just click on the slide. I'm not going to click on pictures. I want to click on the background somewhere. So I'd begin giving my presentation, and make sure you've practiced what you're going to say. You want your presentation to be fluid, where you don't have to stop and think. You could even take some notes and have those ready to talk about. Off the side of your table so you can look at it. You want to find a quiet place in the room where you're not right next to somebody, because you don't want to hear them during your presentation, or your audience doesn't want to. If you have headphones with a microphone like I do, that's the best thing to use, because that really blocks out a lot of the other sound. If you don't, you can still do it, because there's a microphone right inside your Chromebook that you can use, but then you really have to make sure you're not sitting around somewhere. So you go through your presentation, you're talking about each slide. Now remember, your job is to expand on the main idea and the details. Those details, those bulleted words that I have, those, it's kind of like a cheat sheet to remind me what I want to talk about. But I have to know what I'm saying, so you want to be prepared. You want to have it in your head what you're going to say already. So I'm going to click through, and if you have a link to go to, I'm going to get it like I do here. You can click on it while you're recording your screen. It's going to open up a new tab up here. It'll go to the website where you can talk about whatever you were going to talk about at this website, whether it's how to get there or more information or a map. And then you just click right back on the tab where your presentation was, right up here, and you're right back in your presentation. If you have a video, sometimes it takes an extra second for it to load up, but when you click on play, it's going to start playing. If there's sound in your video, you're going to hear that. You can increase the sound by using the sound button on your Chromebook, or something that there I did right now. Something else that you could do is decrease the sound or even mute it, and then you can become the commentator during the video. Here we see the fin whale swimming in the ocean, or however you think you might do it. So I'm done with that. So I'm going to click pause down here, or click on the video to pause it again. And I'm going to click on the background to go to the next screen. There's another link that I might share citing the work that I found. And that's it. Now, when you're all done, you have to get out of presentation mode to stop screencasting. So I'm going to press the escape key on my keyboard. That's the top left-hand side, ESC. And then I click on Screencastify again. Let me show you what this looks like. All right, so now, if I think I got it and I'm happy with it, I would click the stop button. After you click the stop button, it's going to automatically replay the video. You want to listen to it. Chances are it's going to take you a bunch of times to get it exactly how you want it. And that's okay. That's part of the fun. But when you do have it, you want to make sure you also rename it. If I was to click stop now, it'd open up a new tab and start playing it, and you'd see the name of the video would actually be the date. Just click on the date, and then you can rename it. Now, let's say you're recording like, oh, I just totally goofed up, which is going to happen too. Well, you would click on the Screencastify icon again, and then you can click this restart button. And when I click that, it's going to let me restart again without going through all the setup again. You can also pause. If you need to pause, and then not only have to sneeze or something, then you can unpause again. But that's it. Have fun. It's going to take a bunch of takes for you to get it. Make sure you've practiced what to say, so you don't have to stop during a video and think about things. Make sure you're in a quiet area, and make sure you know when the class ends, because you don't want to be halfway through a really good recording, but then it's time to line up. So that's really important to do. All right, have fun. Can't wait to see them.